I think obviously I come from the U.S., so I think technically we're, and I no disgrace to the UK, but I think sometimes we're a little bit ahead in the technology end of things as far as people's likeliness to adapt to it. My fear is, and my question is, do you see the fact that solving for now is not future proof, and the fact that I think a lot of decisions that are being made not for a year or 2 years, are being made for like a 10-year, 15-year strategy. But the reality is, while 60 to 70-year-olds right now may prefer to be communicated by a brochure, in 5 years that may not be the case, because the generation that's coming up has been using tablets now for 5 years. Yeah. So how do you build a strategy? Because oftentimes in marketing budgets, you're making decisions much further out, as far as, because you tactically have to fight for budget allocation. Yeah. How do you fight for something that you don't necessarily have proof of now? Yeah. Because I'm just sorry. to continue that thought, the only reason I say this is because in the U.S., if you talk about 60s and 70-year-olds shopping for holidays, they are shopping online now, and they aren't using brochures. And now if you send a brochure to somebody, everybody just goes junk mail, I don't want it, and it's blocked. Most people don't even get junk mail anymore.
But our brochures are certainly driving our clients online. I mean, it's all part of a parcel. They'll see an advert in the press, they'll have the brochure, and they'll also go online. And I think it's about kind of using our brochures and using our mail-outs to direct people online, to say, hey, look, we've got 200 extra products online, or, look, booking online is really simple. It's as easy as step 1, 2, 3. So I think it's about using the channels to combine together, and slowly but surely, our mail-outs might decrease, but it's about making sure that they all kind of combine together, really.
Certainly a large portion of our regular clients have moved online, definitely. Year on year. We've seen an increase in that occurring, and especially when we launch a brochure, we launch it with a unique link to our website, which we're very lucky that they actually do type in, and we can see not only the visits from that, but just a peek overall on visits to the website direct.
So possibly offline maybe has, or at least customer retention or kind of repeat purchase has a different pattern of usage between on and offline than customer acquisition, perhaps. Would that be true? So that if someone's a loyal customer and they're coming again, they might accept to have a brochure sent to them, because the brand's got permission with them to send them that. Whereas as an acquisition, it may be a harder medium for them to.
And I think also, someone's quite like you. Our clients are quite like 60, 70-year-olds to open up their brochure, go to their computer, sit there, look at it, and kind of use it as a tool to use with their computer. I mean, it's definitely a different. They're a different generation, and they're going to use mediums in different ways. So
there's also a risk of having the combination of the two. So the loyal customer is obviously going to be receiving the brochures through the post, as they have done for a number of years. But driving those people into the online arena gives them all that choice.
Exactly, to then go and type in Mercury Direct and see, oh hi, someone's bidding on that brand, and they've clicked on one of our competitors by mistake.
So I wonder what sort of level of repeat customer you do get by driving people to online, particularly from your sort of stable client base.
Yeah, so I mean it's difficult.
Could you remind me the name of your company you work in?
Mercury Direct.
Because this story reminds me similar with Titan Travel. Titan I think is your competitor, or maybe not.
Are they?
They doing brochures, and they always sending, because
what destination do they specialize in?
Around the world.
Around the world, okay.
And it's really interesting for me, but I'm absolutely not the target, because it's like fully escorted travels, and it's really nice, and I believe it makes sense today. But I'm thinking, what will happen in the next 10 years? Back to this, what you were saying, and I believe that 50 or even more people who now are 50 or maybe 55, they will be using online channels, definitely. I mean, I don't think it will disappear. These brochures, more or less, that will exist, but maybe on little level of all marketing channels.